Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Hoist the Colors.
Hello.
My voice is feeling a lot better this week.
Whoa.
Yay.
What was that?
What?
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, sorry. It's very early in the morning here.
My voice is feeling better.
Members.
It's not super great, though.
Hashtag new ship, new crew, I think.
Oh, come on. You can't kick out Sunshine. Sunshine's been here, like, the longest
whole
of
time.
anyone except for Archie and Sola.
Technically, the crew of Archie and Sola has been together even longer than the story existed.
That's true, but, they haven't been doing, on the ship, I assume.
Not
I
this
haven't
one.
assumed they haven't done piracy and shit. I
Not
assume
on
they were
this ship.
working for the government or whatever.
At least this time.
To be fair, we were all doing piracy before the story started. That's the whole backstory, except
then
for
we
Maw.
kinda stopped.
Except for Sunshine, because Sunshine wasn't born yet.
Sunshine's been alive 6 whole years. He's 6 years old.
I
Aw.
thought you were going to say 6 whole weeks. I genuinely thought
busy
that's the
6
direction
weeks.
you were going to go.
There's actually been a lot of discussion in the Pathfinder 2 community.
He's
Well,
6 years old.
there's been a lot of discussion in the Pathfinder 2 community. Full stop, and some of it's involving me recently, which has been annoying. But there has been some talk about, Leshy ages. 'Cause
I don't care about Leshy ages. They're magical creatures. I care about centaur ages, okay? Do they age at the rate of a person or the rate of a horse? I'm asking the real questions that no one else is willing to ask.
It'll be at the rate of a horse because I think most of the physiology is horse-like in terms of their metabolism and energy
mass.
needs and
Cool. So centaur is mature at 2 years old. Got it.
yes.
So
You heard it here
got it.
first, folks.
here's my question.
I'm remembering that for next time, Matt.
So horses have lungs, right?
Yeah, and people have lungs.
And from the biological makeup of a centaur would have 2 sets of lungs.
Long
Yeah, no, it's snake lung situation.
It would
Snake
it would
lung
need them.
situation. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my
It would
point.
it would definitely
them.
need the 2 hearts too.
So
Like-
There is no way you'd have a human heart pumping blood all the way to that back hoof and
Snakes
getting
have-
it back here.
2 lungs, and they just alternate which one's kind of being used when they're eating something, because it'll crush up against one side, sort of thing.
So,
So,
here's my question
Same
about
thing with
centaurs.
horsemen, I guess.
Yeah.
Does that mean that, physiologically speaking, centaurs are more in common with giraffes than actual horses?
Probably.
Why? What is that? I'm sorry, I'm not seeing the connection.
They would be great great in brass bands, I reckon, though.
Because
Are you saying that a centaur's entire upper body is only 8 bones?
well, it's more that, a giraffe has, if I remember right, has 2 hearts, one for the neck and the other for the rest of the body. So the
That
blood can get
sounds
pumped all the way
fake
from the
as
top all the
hell.
way down.
That's incorrect as hell, my dude.
Is
That's
it?
yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
think
They
you're
just have
thinking of a
really
Time
high
Lord.
blood pressure. They just have really high blood
No, but it's
pressure,
okay.
man.
They have weird vowels. All right. But I'm just thinking, because,
Thank you, chat, for the confirmation.
They
Yes,
also
thank
live
you.
in groups called a tower.
That's okay. That's also fake as hell. All those animal group names, fake as hell. I'm saying it.
Also, the things on top of their head are called ossicons.
That might be real. I don't know enough about giraffe to prove you wrong on that one.
Like, physiologically speaking, is the centaur more in common with, a giraffe than an actual horse?
I
don't-
think.
No, I
speaking,
think they're more in common
technology,
with a horse.
They're known as monsters, and that's fine.
Yeah, it's true. A wizard did it, Matt. Have you
wizard did it?
considered? A
Is
wizard did it.
this like the owlbears?
Yeah, a wizard did it.
I'm assuming they're not children of Typhon. Where do centaurs come from?
What, in Galarian?
In Greek mythology.
No, yeah, the real world.
Okay.
Well, I know Chiron, the one that everyone likes to base things off of, even though he's just one guy, is from he's a child of Cronus. Just like
Sons of
And if
shit.
I remember right, wasn't he front half human, back half horse?
yes, we had this discussion
Yeah.
in hijinks. I brought it up, yeah. Because someone was like, "Isn't Chiron an archer?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he's one dude, and also he's front half person, so I don't think he should be the representative centaur."
Yeah, I can see why giraffes don't have two hearts. That shit weighs 11 kilos.
It's because they are mammals, and it would be nearly impossible for them to evolve a second heart magically. Where would it
The
come
walls
from?
of their
What?
heart are 7.5 centimeters thick.
Intelligent
Yeah, that
design.
sounds right. Matt,
Send-
don't intelligent design me. I'll send you back to Bible college, Matt.
Please don't. Please don't.
Centaurs are the offspring of a guy having sex with a cloud. Just to clear things
God
up.
bless America.
I was about to say, okay, so we're mentioning all of this because Paizo recently released Hal of the Wild, which has
book.
Which I'm
has-
so hyped for.
centaurs and minotaurs in there as playable ancestries. They're large sized. Check it out on Paizo.com. I am not sponsored.
Unless you
I just
play
think it's a
the
cool book.
superior pony centaur,
God,
then you're
Ponygate.
medium.
Oh yeah, you can
sized.
be a pony centaur, can't
It's
you?
called
Yeah.
the heritage is called Ponygate.
A pony. You get to play as a pony.
It just sounds like some sort of controversy in the My Little Pony community. Oh, have you heard about Ponygate?
The writing cast wasn't the same after Ponygate.
That sounds like that what they would call like the original creator of the show leaving of the friendship is forever or whatever.
Friendship is magic. When Lauren Foss actually left
Yeah,
the show.
that
and-
sounds like they should just call it Ponygate.
Why did she leave? Did she quit? Did she get fired? What happened?
Minotaur x Centaur equals normal person, actually. Hope this helps.
Or a double horse.
Or double horse.
So
Or
we've been
horse-
finding
or horse
recently
cow.
that Paizo cannot, for the life of them, draw the face of a horse. All their horses have cows' faces.
True.
So
True.
that's what you get.
Yeah, you get a Paizo horse.
Paizo only do cow centaurs.
Horses are notoriously hard to draw, though, aren't they?
I mean, not their faces. Not
I
the
wouldn't
part.
know. I've never
like-
tried.
Yes, they are hard to draw. So are cows in the same way, and you don't just put another face on an animal.
Okay. So, on Galarian, how about this? Horses and cows are cousins.
I hate
Okay,
it.
so
Thanks.
sort of like a donkey horse situation.
Kind of, yeah.
Isn't it Don Quixote?
It's only
like,
if you
Jules
want
is
to be
making
real.
sounds.
No,
I just-
no.
It's magic, Jules.
So if we have a interbreeding of a cow and a horse on Galarian, you'd get a horse with horns.
That's just a moose.
You
I
get
think
you
I
get
triggered
told you're
someone.
doing farming wrong and asked to leave.
This is literally that Noah's Ark meme. that Family Guy meme.
Did you
or
name
American
it?
Dad. Excuse me, what the fuck is this? Like, yeah.
And then someone from the Pathfinder Society stands up and
I-
goes, "Hi, we'd like to offer you a position."
I just am like I love Pathfinder 2nd edition. Sometimes I do wish that they would give me a table that tells me when my character what the ages of my character are, like the important ages of my character are, and how tall my character should be and how much they should weigh. I really enjoy those tables from PF1E. I do still use them.
I think they're making this game for normal people.
Sometimes I want to
Not-
know how
the-
tall my
yeah, I know.
character
They're not
should
expecting people to want to know the inane bullshit that comes with actual reality. for their
Oh, yeah,
fantasy
yeah,
role-playing
no.
game.
Like,
Well, it has a section for it on my character sheet, okay? I can't fill in what. How am I supposed to know what the average height of an elf is and what the average weight is in relation to that height?
You make
Well,
it up.
RPG players are famous for not wanting to know the inane bullshit of things.
I can answer your
Exactly.
question about the elves. Elves are about this high.
What was that? Can I get a measurement on that one? What was that?
They're
How
about
high?
this high. You know,
3 apples
like
tall.
here. Yeah.
Knee high to a grasshopper.
Now, I also say all this to also announce seems like about not the right term. I'm going to be doing a stream Wednesday night talking about Howl of the Wild
Good.
Ooh.
because people want me to talk about Howl of the Wild, and I think people want to like bait me into talking about animal companions more.
Yeah.
No, I
Wait.
want to bait you into talking about centaurs more. Is what I want to hear.
All I know is
Well,
I gotta make
well,
an
Matt's
appetite
an
cooler than
Absolute
dogs.
expert on animal companions because he's opened up so many of them.
It's true. He's a great dissector of animals.
Oh,
Overzealous,
okay.
some might.
Wow.
like good call, but still, ouch. Ooh.
Hey man, we're not giving you that precision damage. Fate is.
But I will say before this, I'll probably say this before the stream on Wednesday as well. I'm probably not going to be going deep dives into lore and stuff like that. I mean, there's already plenty of people doing that. I don't need to do it as well. I want to talk about like the archetypes and shit.
They are cool.
I want to go into a deep dive on why are centaurs.
Just why are
Wh-
centaurs?
Why are?
I think they need to do a whole book called Centaurs of Galarian, just like they used to do in 1E.
They don't do it anymore. We've been over this.
I know it's tragic, to be honest.
Wherefore
I love
and
the
when.
blanks of Galarian.
They rely on
series.
Pathfinder Infinite to do that shit now.
It's so annoying. It's really good content in the blanks of Galarian. It gives you a lot of good like character building lore that you don't get from the 2E. Honestly, I feel like Pathfinder 1E was really good at giving you a lot of lore to build a character off of, and I think Pathfinder 2E is less good at giving you character lore.
Well, they're tending
I'll
to go
say it.
towards more of a blank slate approach.
Yeah.
So they're trying to help players in that regard, especially new players and stuff like that. I know a lot of people have been like, Pathfinder 2 feels very much like hitting a brick wall, and it's like, well, kind of, but also it's not as much of a brick wall as the sheer face cliff they used to have for Pathfinder 1.
What brick wall are they hitting?
It's the whole, you know,
Just pick Bouncy Goblin. What problem? Why?
what
Making this a
ancestry
problem,
should
it doesn't need
what
to be.
ancestry? Goblin, Leshy. Your two choices right there.
Yeah,
I
just pick
know,
human.
Elf
I just
robot.
like to know a little bit of lore about like where my character should be in the world. And
Wherever
how
they
people
are.
should interact with them. So I know
Home
I'm
is where
weird.
the heart is.
How does a
No,
mana
I
stone
do-
work?
I do actually get that, especially when it comes to Pathfinder Society. It is a good idea to know where your character is actually from, because it does affect things, and it does give you a sense of place in the world.
Belonging.
Like elves, mostly from Keonan, or from the Mwangi Expanse, or from the Crown of the World. Those are the elves that I know off the top of, or from deep underground, enslaved by the snake people.
GM, if I play an Anati Weremoose, do I have hands in my normal hybrid form? I mean, that okay. The real answer there is, you know, are you okay? The second answer is, well, that's kind of up to you. You dictate your hybrid form. I'm not going to tell you what it looks like. I don't even want to
know.
imagine it.
I was gonna say, I don't want to have those horrors in my brain.
I don't know. I think they were a little bit of cowards when they said, for the purposes of mechanics, all awakened animals have 2 hands and 2 feet. I think that was a coward move.
But that does set up the wonderful example of, if they can just give animals hands, why can't you have more hands?
Just add more hands. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You.
Who
Dude,
wouldn't
listen,
want some
don't get me
octopus-looking guy
started.
wielding 4 different pistols and speaking in
get
a
me
monotone voice,
started.
dressed in pink?
Don't get me started. Because
Speaking of getting started, though,
Yeah, right?
Wasto's the best movie ever.
No, look, I kind of needed a bit of a preamble. This week has been kind of terrible. But we are here. We're playing Hoist the Colors. Who remembers what happened last week as I switched
lick
the
of it.
scene over?
I need
Miranda
to.
Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we returned to Miranda Bay.
Yeah.
We did a bit of a shopping episode.
Without much of the shopping bit.
Sunshine got tipped off about the Voidwright activity going on in a secret cave under the city. And Sunshine showed a great amount of restraint and did not immediately charge in infinite water bottle blazing, and instead got the rest of the team. That was a very hard part for me as a player to role play, because I was like, Sunshine absolutely does just want to run in there, but also that would make for a horrible experience for everyone else.
Yeah, no, it absolutely
So,
would.
yeah. But that's and now we killed some zombies and now we're here. That's the episode.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
I escorted some pretty ladies to an underwater market, and they took the market underwater.
And
they're gonna show up at the final battle when we
Sure
fight
will.
what is the enemy from Mass Effect? Oh my goodness, I'm blanking.
Legion?
on
No,
what
not
my
Legion.
the Reapers.
Oh, don't let Danny
Reapers.
say that.
Sovereign. Who's the big bad of the Reapers in number 3? I can't remember.
It's
Harbinger.
just the Reapers
Just
generic.
Harbinger.
Oh,
Harbinger
Starkid, that's
is
right.
the-
Starchild.
Such?
Yeah, Starchild.
The big bad Reaper in 2/3 is Harbinger.
Right.
He's the
Um,
green looking one.
assuming direct control.
Yeah, okay.
Are we taking a hit point break?
Well, you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
only
we
detected at
could.
this point.
No, but my
I'm-
next
I'm
move
at
was to
full
burst
hit
open
point.
through these bars here with my tonk tonk.
Hey, bud, I'm gonna do some medicine at you.
I'm
Yay!
at full hit points. I don't know what we.
The
The rats are at half, but
right now.
they'll
How have you
die
lost hit points? I
anyways.
haven't hit you yet.
I
The
have
rats?
Wow.
I think the
Verbally
rats
attack
did
on my
get
weapon.
hit by Archie.
Aiming
No.
for 30.
Oh, they got hit by like all the explosions, which they're weak to, which is a bit rough.
I didn't
Aiming
do any.
for 30.
There we go.
Crushed it.
And we take
First
a
time.
point of Sola.
Well, I'll put it back on.
2d8 plus 30. That's a D10.
I
That's
need
fine.
more things for people to spend channel points on.
Hey,
That's the real truth here.
Sundays are draining.
Wah.
Everyone get healed.
That was a good roll. That was
I think you also failed that save against those exploding guys, so that doesn't help much.
How many does that actually affect?
Are you master yet?
Yeah,
I think you can do up to 4 now.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
reading some
If
of
you've
that.
got if you got ward medic, that is.
Yep.
I'm healing
Not
the rat.
damage, Nick.
Oh, cool. I get a hero point. Yippee!
Doop. People are getting loaded up on hero points. It's fine.
That just means you get to throw extra hard encounters at us.
Oh,
Throw an elite template on the next enemy, Matt. We can take it.
look. One, I have considered it.
Well, if we're good to go, I'm very happy to bust this open unless we want to do a stealthy approach.
No, I'm ready.
Alright,
I've got my water bottle open.
beautiful.
There's
Alright.
a trickle of salt water just sort of pouring out.
Everyone should be on 2 hit points now. Not 2 hit points, 2 hero points.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
I didn't do that bad.
You encounter a hazard. It reduces all of you to exactly 2 hit points.
well, that was a slightly disappointing hero point, but 28.
28? I was about to say, are
Crack
you
it
satisfied
open.
with that roll? And it's like, wait, we've already done that.
Mm-hmm.
It is, however, enough to break enough of the stonework apart that you can get in through here.
I mean, what I'm really trying to do is just like use my strength to bend one of the bars back, just so we can duck through.
Yeah, just
Throw
squeeze
me
through.
in, Matt.
Yeah.
Throw me in, Matt. Throw me in, Matt.
Throw
I'm
me
in.
coach.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the easier way would just be to.
Ooh.
Where's the wall?
Hello, Mr. Mustache Man.
Oh, he's a
Naming
dapper gentleman.
you.
Do I get a, like, just a quick sniff test? Is this water gonna burn us or something?
It's salt water.
It's salt water, but it's not like gunk water.
I mean, I wouldn't go drinking it beyond
Fair
the,
enough.
the salt content.
Mm-hmm.
I think I
may I-
described last week that, Miranda Bay is a city and it
Fair
has a
enough.
sewer system.
May I please pop through the bars as well?
I've deleted the wall. Should be good to go.
Incredible.
I have named him.
Bonjour, my Frenchman.
The seventh.
I mean, there's
or no,
3
the
eyes
eighth.
there.
The eighth. The V is 5, 6, 7, 8. Eighth.
Alright, let me rename this guy.
Bonjour McFrenchman the eighth. Oh my goodness, this would be a great time for that hermit crab that's got a boat on its back. I love that hermit crab.
Isn't it a great hermit crab?
Great encounter design.
Just like,
Oh wow, there's a console with controls. If I were playing a character that cared more, I would care about that.
So,
How high up are we compared to this dock?
the dock is pretty much level with the stonework.
Oh, see, because there's a ladder down to this dock. So is this dock lower than that dock?
Well, consider that it's a couple of feet into the water. Much like
And
a
there's
pool,
stairs up.
much like a
Clearly,
pool
these
that will
are
have a
not
ladder
on the
into it.
same level.
Yes. The steel grating over here is about
Yeah.
10 feet higher than that.
How
Full of
is
akata and you
it
dive in?
apparently flat all the way around then, Matt? Just questioning the logic of this. I want to be able to glide down to them, Matt. I'm lobbying.
There's also like these little ladders.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
I'm trying to make this as flat and 2D as possible to make it easier
Yeah.
for people.
I want to fly in, Matt.
It's not like Juliet to pick apart the tiny minutia in the battle map or anything.
Right? Well, you could always climb the wall and then jump off.
Did you know
I'd
that I
like
can glide?
to lobby for a buff. I just like to be.
I
at
like
the
how-
most
I like how Matt-
advantageous position.
Every single session has a totally bespoke map that has everything accounted for in the encounter design and all the time that he spends making sure that every single possible thing is interactable. Just for Juliet.
It's true.
How tall is the sail, Matt?
Look, I have said more than once that Juliet is part of the reason why I do actually try to have a good idea of the heights of things, even if it's to the closest 5 feet.
Because gosh, does it look cool
I
when
love
Probably also why he
Sunshine
drinks.
jumps off and starts flying at people's faces.
Also, I have a good idea of what Juliet wants to play in the next campaign, so having an idea of 3D spaces now is going to be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to fly.
Juliet the flying squirrel.
No, that's what Sunshine is. Except he's a plant.
Approach. Bonjour Frenchman the Eighth is currently just looking over the 4 akata, who appear to be at rest. Not so much hibernating, just kind of similar to that of dogs who are just kind of sitting and waiting.
Oh, they're just kind of sleepy.
They're doing that sort of Doberman pose.
Yeah.
Oh, he's out of range.
So, what's the plan?
I say that what we do is we use extreme violence to murder this sort of nefarious looking gentleman who seems to be attending to these Arcata. And we also use extreme violence against the Arcata and maybe push them into the water.
Are they wearing the charms?
Not that you can see.
Talismans?
Sunshine, do your
Yeah.
Leshy eyes see if these are exploding barrels?
Are these exploding barrels, Matt?
Give me a perception check.
Leshy.
Red barrels,
okay.
therefore they have to explode.
Would you? Could I argue crafting because it's identifying material?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay. Do public role.
Discourse in
Stupid
my
graphic.
role-playing game?
No,
I'm
but-
leaving it. I'm leaving it.
You're going to leave it? By the
Yeah, I'm
lore of
leaving
red,
it.
these barrels must be combustible. Honestly, Sunshine, they look like barrels
Yeah.
of cream corn.
So I
X
think
marks the
there's
spot
actually
for lunch.
corn in those.
Oh,
so
that's
they're
disappointing.
probably completely inert. Probably can wail on them as much as you want.
Fair enough. I mean, I was gonna see if I could hit them from a distance and blow up the whole
There
dock,
might
but-
be a very nice, healthy snack in there.
All right. Well, we can
Well, I don't
investigate
actually
after.
know how healthy it would be for you. I don't know how healthy food is. I don't eat it.
It was reasonably healthy. It's a bit rich for my taste, but
I eat the sun.
That's how we the sun. We just send all the leshies at it.
Question, Juliet.
Arr.
In Starfinder, is there a planet-sized Leshy that goes around actually eating suns?
I don't think there is.
There is now.
Such a good idea for like a villain of a campaign.
The Devourer. Oh wait, that's a thing
There
already.
is a god. Yeah, there's a god that is like a black hole god, and he eats things. But that's not nearly as interesting.
It is absolutely not Rovagug.
Right? No, he's totally he's from a completely different culture than Rovagug.
Yep, absolutely not Rovagug. Where's Rovagug, by the way, in Starfinder?
No, we don't know.
Mm,
His cage sort of took off
mm.
in the part of the years where we don't talk about. Grotus also not in Starfinder, so who knows
He's
where
busy
he
doing
is.
other things.
He's
He's at
no
hobbies.
longer. The moon sort of left the Pharasma realm. So
Is Gorham in Starfinder?
nope, He was
Mm.
not, which further proves my thing that they were paying attention to the Starfinder lore. And it is all contiguous, and they were lying for clout. They were lying to threaten Saren, right? That's what they were doing.
It's almost like they wanted it to be a mystery.
Oh, it would have still been a mystery. It could have been Nethys.
What is a mystery but an elaborate lie?
Right?
True. Should we roll initiative then?
Well, once again, I'm kind of interested in your approach. Are you stealthing up, or are you just...
Sunshine is very eager to do
I would like
extreme
to activate
violence.
my bracelet of dashing before initiative, if that's alright.
I've already got my
I reckon
my,
we should
my
creep up.
water.
Creep up?
Creep up so that we can get closer and then throw the things at them.
Okay.
I'm going to hunt Bonjour McFrenchman the 8th. I'm gonna recall knowledge society is what you want for that, probably.
Or religion?
Society.
I don't like you saying that.
Pray.
Why don't you like me saying
I like
that?
this creep up plan. I think it's good.
So that's a 32 from me. You guys can follow the expert on stealth, so you can
Mosh is
add
not
your
going to
level
because
plus.
this result is indicative of Mosh's level ability with stealthing.
Okay.
I feel like
Well,
Mosh
I
and
am-
Sola just high-fived as loud as humanly possible
I
in this
am
cavernous
an
area.
expert in stealth specifically so y'all can follow the expert, but okay, that's fine.
It wouldn't
Alright.
even occur to Mosh.
What
to
was
do
the
that.
benefit again for that? We use your
Your level +2.
level +2.
Trained, effectively.
I'm only dashing for a minute. I want to use the entire 10 rounds as best as I can.
Dashing for the
30
silt?
stealth.
Yeah.
Are also stealth.
So Matt, that's my initiative, as I expect.
Rats are 26.
Oh, I've already put you in. You're fine.
Yeah.
Then Archie. Thankfully, their perception's not great.
4, Matt.
So am I hidden?
We're about to find out.
Did Bonjour McFrenchman the 8th roll a 38? That's bonkers.
I rolled 19.
It's
for
also
him.
it's not a contested check. It's against their
It's
perception
true.
DC.
It is.
So.
But it's also a case of when you get into combat, if you're
Yeah.
if you roll stealth for your initiative and your stealth is higher than their perception, then they're flat-footed to you.
That's true.
So, the other one who seems to have noticed you for the most part is Bonjour McFrenchman. But let's get a start then.
If he
He's
wants to
probably looking
point
for a
me
cigarette.
out to any of the akata, that is extra difficult. Let me throw it out. Let me throw it out. Let me throw it out. Boom.
Did you see?
He must attempt a DC 14 flat check if he wants to point me out.
Well, the hilarious thing is that that's exactly what he's going to be doing for his first action.
Amazing.
He's going to be pointing
like
you
for
out
you
to
to-
the rest of them. Yeah, so...
I'd like for you to make me that flat check then, Matt. So that is a failure. So
Oh, but so close
He
for
will-
crit fail too.
I know.
he will try to gesture towards you and to get the akata to attack. The akata don't seem to recognize what he's staring at, with the exception of one of them. Which is this one here, who also has seen you.
Bonkers.
As for what else he's doing,
I should have taken Pilgrim's Token. Then I would move in front of the akata.
or just be human and have that human thing.
Hmm? What human thing?
Isn't
Is
there?
there a human feat that does that?
No, it's Elven.
No, it's Elven, is it? Okay.
What's this human slander?
I just know that there's a religion feat that does it, and I think that's very fun for a religion skill.
Humans
feat,
do
and
one
I
thing,
like
which is
to do it.
everything, and they do it well.
The game is
Except
biased
seeing in
towards
the
them.
dark.
The game may be biased, the player base sure isn't.
Well, he is going to cast a spell.
Bracing tendrils. What? Why would anyone want to forcibly move him from his space? No one would ever do that, and I think it's silly of him to cast that spell.
You're saying no one's going to
Yeah.
want to push him into the water?
Absolutely no one, Matt.
No,
one
never
would
going to
ever do
happen.
that.
No one would
I'm
ever
gonna
consider.
shred his mind apart. You don't know me.
That is his turn, however, because he started off by pointing out. So, Captain, it is your turn.
Also, he's a fucking idiot. How high is that deck above the water level?
About 5 feet, roughly.
Okay.
This is not exact.
So what you're saying is that if I spouted beneath him, it wouldn't hit him.
If you were to use spout, it would hit him.
So that'd be real funny. But I'm out of range for that at the moment. I could sneak, but that's not real helpful.
Well,
Could
all the
have
akata are
spelled
currently
spell.
considered to be flat-footed to you right now.
Oh yeah.
Just thought I should point that out.
They're also all out of range from most of my spell list.
No, look, I was checking his range for his spells, and you're also out of range, so you know, swings both ways.
Oh wait, does my staff work yet? No.
Depends on what you mean by work.
The
Fuck, I forgot the extra
Uncorporation.
spells.
No, well, it still does the thing where it doesn't actually prepare the spell, the staff properly.
I think that's because in the mod they've got it set up for each staff individually.
Yeah, they must do. It's a cool mod, but why it
More
works so
homebrew
good.
support. Bird Party would love it.
That's a ruler. I'm gonna stride to here, I reckon. Oh, I want the ruler back. See, within 60 feet of us from here.
65.
No, he's not.
God damn!
Far.
I just wanna.
I
put
was
him in the
measuring
slow.
before, you didn't see?
No, I was probably getting food. So we'll stride to there.
Yep.
And then I reckon can't bon mow him because he's still too far away, but that's fine. Evangelize doesn't actually have a range.
Mhm. Yeah. What? How are you doing this? What aspect of your faith?
What? You know what? I'll point out. You see those muscles over there? Pointing at Mosh. Those living peoples is way better than users. And your undeadnesses.
Give it a
Just
shot.
die already, you nerd.
Well, if he's undead, he in fact has already died, and we need to destroy him. Totally different thing. That's
Yeah,
what the.
That's what I'm saying.
all
He's stinky.
the
I
books
wonder if
say.
there's a range on linguistic.
At least I think they do.
Most of them have been given like a specific range.
Right. Fair enough.
Like taunt gets 60. It's so inconsistent.
Yeah.
It's within earshot is the general rule on linguistic.
This is why message is so powerful, because you can, reach across the map and be like, hey, you're a bitch.
Isn't that what Nick did to you last night?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
There needs to be a roll made a diplomacy check.
Oh, right, I do have to do that.
Yeah,
I thought it was a save. I'm stupid.
against their will DC. Their will DC is actually pretty
Get
good.
him!
Is it that good?
No! No, it is not.
It can't save you from a natural 20. Cast those spells, nerd.
I mean, it's
Turns out
gonna
he only
try.
speaks French, so
Considering his languages, he has
It's
two of
so-
them. But
and one of
one
them
more
is
action.
real world French. Just like
No.
there's real world Russian.
I was
as a
about to say,
language.
French doesn't exist in Galarian, just Russian.
Why does Russian exist?
Campaign.
Spielton.
You go to Russia.
Das
It's fun.
Virginia, das Spielton.
Rasputin's there.
It
His
mostly
daughter
has to
becomes queen of a nation. It's not really important to most of the
Yes.
world.
And I will cast shield just because. Oh, I won't quit. I'll go.
So, move, evangelize, shield, good
Yep.
to go. Well, no, I have to move you from there. I mean, absolutely.
Those are two separate actions you got to take there.
I want to pull you out. What do you do? Oh, that's so good.
You don't have to do a check for them, but they're still two different moves.
If only
Oh,
I
look at
had
the
4
distance.
hands. If only I were a Skittermander.
You can dream.
I
You
can.
know what? They got a ranged attack.
They have a ranged attack?
Well, yeah, because they're spiny. How did he get there? Did he jump?
He long jumped.
He leaped.
Okay. Okay.
He did the leap.
Did he
thing.
get his run up?
Yes, he got his
Because
run.
otherwise he fails.
It-
Diagonals are counted as 10 feet.
I think what Matt's trying to say is he long jumped.
Okay. I would have taken it if you said actually they have a bullshit quick jump thing. But you know.
Not these guys. You haven't met those ones yet.
Okay.
Really?
Do they have like
Straight out the
grasshopper
gate,
leg?
huh?
That one.
Cool. Cool. Sunshine, it's your turn.
All right. First action.
Is that the second
Um,
reference we've had to have flushed away in like the last couple of days?
Going
Might be.
to fly down to here. I am then
Sploosh?
going to shoot this akata with a hydraulic push as I shout geyser.
Geyser,
geyser,
geyser.
Is it Geyser or Giza?
So that's going to be a 1d20 plus 15 to attack this akata. Let me target it. That's a 25. Does that hit?
Well, let me check. I believe that will hit.
Amazing.
It does in fact hit.
Then I will deal 13 bludgeoning
good item.
damage and push it
5 feet.
5 feet. Yeah. And that's salt water.
Yep. And he takes 13
Yeah.
damage.
Add the salt water weakness.
I'm aware.
Oh, they're wearing
He's
the
being
talisman.
spicy and sassy.
Being
He's not
cold.
saying it.
Spicy! There is a
Alright.
mystery. There are things to be discovered.
Oh.
Like
There's
how much
no
hit
such
points?
thing as mysterious.
How many hit points it takes to get them down?
Well, then I am going to final action, exchange for the grabber. I'm gonna exchange. That's one action now, right? To put something away and pull another thing out.
Yep, it is called a swap.
I've got a grabber now, so be
I
aware.
hardly know
Matt. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, coming closer to the edge, eh? Feeling frisky.
A little bit.
Asking to get knocked over.
Asking to get grabbed into the water with my grabber.
It charges forward and then
As
shoots some of its spines at you.
The grabber's
Wow.
tentacles actually wrap up into a middle finger. To flip the bird.
Hey,
at
Chad,
the
can I have a
akata.
villain point?
Nope.
No! Don't you do it, Nick.
Middle finger.
So, one move, attack. I mean, it's gonna try again. Yeah, no, that tries. Okay, but you're not my supervisor isn't an answer. Like, who is
Wait.
that for?
Wait,
Yeah, that's for
you
you.
got two!
Okay.
Give him
I am
hero
your
points.
And, yes.
Got a little
Yeah,
bit too
click the
excited
wrong
there, Matt.
I clicked the wrong thing, okay? You try GMing and producing a stream at the same time.
I
I bet it's
do
real
it
easy.
on most Mondays.
I can barely do one of those two things.
It's called delivering a sales presentation.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Alright, that's
Alright, well, that's its turn. Let's go.
this
on,
one
run to
is
the-
going to
run to
climb
the
up onto
edge.
the barrel.
The exploding barrels.
The corn barrels. They're
We haven't
made of-
established
they're
if
full
they
of
explode or
corn.
not.
Corn is non-explosive.
Yeah.
Explain
What,
Pop
what are
so-
you saying, Matt?
So, funny story about corn and not being explosive.
Oh,
You said
we didn't
cream
go
of
there.
corn. Cream of corn is definitely not explosive.
I'll be honest, every single time anyone mentions cream and corn, I just think of some more news. So that's what's going through my mind right now.
I mean,
Cody
that is my
Johnston.
my actual reference point right there.
Oh, okay. And warm bow. Oh.
Did I not give these?
I saw the insult the other day, such and such eats corn on the cob the long way. That one stuck with me.
Wait, huh? This is a long way?
As in you're like deep throating the cob to get to the corn at the end.
Oh, my
It's
brain,
real
I
thinker.
assume that's
my
the
brain
intention.
really did not
Oh,
comprehend that was a possibility for
We're gonna try
someone
that
to.
again.
I love,
Still
I
gonna
love,
be a miss.
I love in the chat, someone reached it at the exact same time I did.
Yeah. Anyway,
Does this one want to come to the edge as well? Just
Do it.
line them up all in a row.
what could possibly go wrong by doing that?
Nothing at all.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right?
Blech. Now, if only anyone had anything with the pop trait.
With the what
Unfortunately,
trait?
I'm not
The pop
playing
trait.
Taylor Swift.
If you apply a pop trait to anything with the corn trait, it explodes.
Aw.
Come on, I thought that was a really solid joke, and I didn't get anything. Dead
I
audience.
didn't hear. Sorry.
I said,
Captain
unfortunately,
Archie.
I'm not playing Taylor Swift.
Woohoo! Me.
You're
Why-
getting hit.
That's pretty rude.
Well, 13 damage. And I need you to make a fortitude save.
That's doubly rude.
You're poisoned.
Does this have the paralyzed trait?
It does not.
It has
I
the
reckon I'm
death
fine.
trait, actually. You're dead now.
You're just gone.
You're dead. You're just absolutely dead. And no, you have successfully saved against it.
Yay!
It is going to shoot you again,
Poisons.
though.
Oh! That's right.
Oh. Sola!
Okay, team. Do I attack the potentially explosive barrels, or do I attack the potential
They
Frenchman?
aren't explosive. I don't know why
Yeah,
you guys
what-
don't trust
what are-
Sunshine.
Yeah. Well, what explosive barrels? Those are food barrels. They're lunch. That's why they're marked with X. X marks the
Potential
spot.
Frenchman it is.
As you can see, they've got a stove. They've got a grill ready to go and everything.
They're cooking. That's probably like it probably pairs really well with like people.
Though I would say, gun is a great spell.
All about that base.
Wub,
Wub
wub,
wub.
wub.
I would like to wub him out.
He's going to do a fortitude save. I'm going to re-roll that.
Oh,
No.
come on. I gave you one of those.
Yeah, I'm going to use yours.
Yeah,
Ah.
I see how it is, Matthew.
I told you. I told you it was a bad idea.
So he will take half damage. And is otherwise good.
Great. Wonderful.
You love that?
No, I love that for you specifically.
Oh, thank you. Alright.
I'm
Mosh.
gonna dox you.
A status bonus to speed, if it's unspecified, does that apply to all your speeds?
Yes?
Cool.
As long
Foundry's
as I
only
think raw,
deemed
it
it
actually
appropriate.
only applies to your land speed, because in most places land speed is referred to as speed generally. But it's not clear.
Yeah. I mean, Foundry has deemed it inappropriate to apply it to my swim speed, but if we're in agreement that it should apply to my swim speed, that will inform my next course of action.
Consider you have a
Why
swim
using your
speed,
feet?
like a
Yeah.
natural swim speed.
That's
I'm
what
going
it
to
is,
allow
yeah.
it.
I imagine it doesn't confer, like, just magically someone a swim speed of 10 feet or anything like that. Yeah.
Much in the same way
oh.
that I consider creatures with a swim speed to not be in difficult terrain if they're in, like,
I mean, it'll
knee-high
still
water.
take me 2 actions anyway to do this, but I'm going to swim here, and then I'm going to use athletics check to pull this guy down into the water.
To do a reposition, you certainly
Yeah.
can.
So I'm
Give
going
me-
to drop one hand from my anchor as a free action. Now, Matthew, I have... You can tell I'm getting serious when I say Matthew.
Yeah, right.
I have deft hands. Does this count? Can I use that as a free action in addition to dropping a hand as a free action? Once I've done my reposition?
I mean, yeah.
Lovely.
As long as they
Okay.
don't have the same tree, you can use free actions. Just use.
Yes. Alright, okay. 1 second. It's been a while since I've used reposition, so...
Mosh is such a free action maxer.
Mm-hmm.
Truly
one hand
broken.
free. That's it. Okay, cool.
The paladin of Tui.
Athletics check against target's fortitude DC. Now, do I have reposition as a thing?
That is such a great feat, though. I'm glad I thought of it.
Paizo, hire me, and
Fortitude DC.
Fortitude DC.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it off the ruler.
yeah. I also forget to do that.
That will also be a critical success.
Well, what I'd like to do is pull the guy down to my level, and then I can push him an additional 5 feet into the water, so he's underwater.
So he's underwater?
Yeah, and then after that, I'm going to deft hands my way back to holding my anchor as normal, and that's my turn.
So you just pull this thing into the water and then kind of
Yeah.
push it down? Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit brutish, but yeah.
Well, because you have pushed it down,
It now needs to hold its breath.
oh, it doesn't breathe.
It's a space dog.
It will take 4d6 damage on its turn.
Cast spells with that one, dummy.
How long does that last? Just 1 round?
1 round.
Okay.
So,
So-
he loses it at the top of my turn.
So it's just gonna be annoying for 1 round. That's fine.
Yeah, but that's all it needs to be.
He doesn't want to get too close to Mosh, but he does want to get closer to his puppy.
Be able to move with those tentacles?
Yes, they don't affect his movement.
Oh.
It's just forced movement, I believe. Which, depending on the semantics, you could argue he's forcing his feet to move.
Oh god. You've been on Reddit too much.
Ah,
That's not how
I-
the
just-
language of Pathfinder works.
just natural language. I was brought up in a diet of Dungeons and Dragons.
Maxims.
Still not quite close enough for that. You know what? We're gonna do it just because it's fun.
Thatch.
Targeting you, Mosh.
Mm-hmm. I mean, oh, no, he's not slowed too. My bad.
Just stupid.
No.
Wow.
You got a hero point.
I do have
No!
I do have a
No!
villain point, and this is probably one of those points to use it.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
roll a 1.
please use your hero point. It's got nothing to do with the fact that I have a plus 20 on my fortitude and I've got Juggernaut.
You do bring up a very good point.
Shush.
He doesn't know that Mosh has a plus 20 to his
I'm a
No, that's
skinny
very
little
true.
lizard
Where's
guy.
the recall knowledge check, Matt?
That is very true.
And
He succeeds on the flat check. I need you to do the fortitude save, Mosh.
Mm-hmm.
And I dare you to roll a 1. How
Wow, you
dare
didn't
you not
even-
accept my dare?
Do you want me to hero point that?
I mean, if you want. No one say no.
You know what? I'm gonna, just because I feel like chaos.
What? No! Jules! Jules! Why?
Just to really rub it in Matt's face.
Still a critical success. I see how it
It
is.
sure is.
Wow. Talk about a
That's-
flex.
Yeah, that's how them things work.
Oh, beautiful, thank you.
And it's just instantly returned.
Do I gain panache?
No, actually, Panache is overrated. Swashbucklers are, in fact, the weakest class ever. Yada yada yada.
You're going to make the swashbuckler players cry.
What? Well, one of them.
Wow.
Oh, come on!
You go from the corner of your square cheese.
I think you can pick which corner of your square it goes.
Oh, I can pick
though.
from a corner of my square?
I believe that's
Yeah.
how it works. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you
but-
miss out. Yeah.
If you want to turn it, I'm happy to get caught in the blast, that's fine.
I can't
You-
turn it. It snaps to 90s.
Oh, really? I think if you hold control, you can, as you turn it, it should be able to Like you use the scroll
That's
wheel.
my other option.
Well, if you use the scroll wheel, it should be able to.
I think someone's gonna
Or,
do a
like-
dragon breath.
No, not. I would like to, but it's like difficult to do so.
Well, will be easy.
He's still out of range of the other spells.
You can always get closer.
Telekinetic maneuver that one into the water.
Telekinetic maneuver?
Yeah.
What's that spell and where on my spell list is it?
I think it's on the arcane spell list. It's a fun little spell. I think it's a 2nd level. You
Sunshine
roll a spell
or
attack
Mosh?
roll. For big, Mosh.
Anything.
Mosh for big for sure.
Mosh for big.
Yeah. Sunshine will not get much use out of big this combat. Sunshine is being an item gremlin.
Item gremlin.
An item gremlin. Well, Matt keeps giving me these items, and I think it would be a shame not to use them.
And I appreciate it.
Even if they are sort of falling behind with the numbers that they have attached to them.
Hey, if you want to make an improved version, just let me know, yeah?
It's just like, well, I'll be honest, even for the what it has, because it's really only 1 item level less than what I have, but it just kind of has like a not great mod on it.
Where is it? There it is.
The whole thing. I don't.
Arcane shot. That's a hit.
Hold on. Look at those numbers.
Like, for all of our bluster, we haven't really done much damage to anyone. I feel like that's about to change, though. That's you done, though, Aji? As you cause moisture grow in size, and you shoot your arcane powers all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
Hello, Shooty McShootface.
He doesn't have the special growl.
He doesn't have
Brr.
Raw X3.
He does not have Roar X3. That's the bristlebacks.
Deals
So-
extra mental damage.
He's just gonna shoot you lots.
That's rude.
That's still gonna miss you, but I need to fix up his attack.
Or you can just leave it to be bad. I'd appreciate that.
Well, no, some of these attacks don't have a range on them for some reason. I think something got lost during when the engine changes. But let's try that again.
No, don't.
Get the nearest target.
Yes, Sunshine's in the water. He's got high ground.
True, you get like a little bonus in Baldur's Gate 3 for that.
That's a Larian thing.
Oh, I'm joking.
It is so much fun using that in Divinity.
I just like teasing Matt. I'm gonna swim.
Yep.
I'm gonna target this one.
Yep.
So Matt, I don't think Matt
And
realizes much about Baldur's Gate. He was too busy trying to kill main characters.
I'm going to grab
Not a
him.
main character.
It'd be like killing
Grab 'em.
Mordenkainen.
Does that
And
grab him?
portraying- Oops.
Which one are you doing? Just the...
That one?
Okay, so you're doing the two-action interact?
Yeah, to grab him.
So he has to do a reflex save.
No.
Oh, no, you're doing that action. Okay, cool.
No.
Let me
Not
check.
the cone ink. Totally different. I'm doing the grabbing.
That is a grab.
Amazing. He's reeled in 10 feet. Please reel him to me.
Boop.
Reel him to me. I am
Swoosh.
then going to release one hand off of the grabber,
Yep.
and I'm gonna shove his head in the water.
You do that? Oh, wait, you didn't move, did you?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, I did move. Sorry,
Oh.
I did.
Yeah,
Yep,
no, you're done.
right. Yeah, that's me done. Sorry.
I mean, it
Thought
still
I had
counts as
more
being
action.
immersed in
Don't
the water.
forget me. Behave. That's a real niche reference.
The one in the water. Well, its first action is going to be an athletics check.
Does it take damage at the top of its turn?
It does not take damage.
Oh.
You said it would.
Yeah, and then things changed.
Is that a move action?
That is a move action.
I will reactive strike. And I have 2 hands on my pickaxe.
Wow. Thank God.
I'm not in adrenaline surge. This is only going to be fatal, not deadly. But every little bit,
I mean, it's still going to be big damage.
still going to be big damage.
Though, if you want to be nice, you could roll ones. I mean, it's
close
close.
enough.
I'll take it.
Game, please give Jules better dice.
No, this is why I've been getting nothing but bronzes on relics and War Machine. Warframe, sorry. So, it climbs out of the water, shakes itself off. And, well, you're right there, Mush. It has a bite. Can't hit with it.
It has a miss, too.
It does, in fact, have a couple of misses. Oh, right. It's gonna try something. Yeah, it's gonna try something funky. Mosh,
Yeah,
what is your reflex DC?
it's 12. So 22.
22. That'll be doable. That will not be a success, though. So, the akata goes to kind of leap onto you, Mosh, and then
Mhm.
leap past you, kind of using you as a springboard to get across the
Mhm.
water.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, it is unsuccessful with its athletics check, and will fall a little bit short.
Doosh.
At which point, it will take... I believe so. Yeah, just. Alright. Where I'll take 12 damage from the water.
So this one didn't take any damage from the water?
Which one?
The one that I pulled in.
Correct.
Okay, interesting.
And I should do the athletics check for that.
I'm gonna
Easy
Mosh
done.
is gonna give it a little push under its legs to help it up. It's like, oh, you
Aw.
look like you're struggling there.
And then it's gonna bite you with flanking.
Sure.
Yay, we get to hit! $12 damage. Oh, we see the switchover start to happen. This one, in the water. Takes 16 damage. is going to bite you, Sunshine.
Rude.
Is then going to try to escape from the grapple. This will be at a -5. So 25?
You can't interact on haste.
Juliet's just stuck there for a second.
I'm back
Oh, hello.
25 against your athletics DC.
against my athletics DC. Does it use mine or the one of the grabber?
I mean, technically it should be the grabber.
Okay, because that beats the grabbers, but it doesn't beat mine.
It will wriggle out from the tentacles.
Okay.
And then it's going to do another athletics check to get the fuck out of the water. That is enough.
Oh.
Who taught these dogs to swim?
Technically, you should have to make an athletics check to swim and then an athletics check to climb. Just saying.
Still good.
I don't think it has to make the athletics check to climb. I believe it has a climb.
So do I just thought it'd be me. Sola!
Hey, Mush.
Mm-hmm.
Duck.
Quack. Oh wow, that's a line.
You doing the reaction version, or?
Oh, this is just...
This is
Oh, yeah.
different laser beam.
Got many flavors of laser beam.
Oops,
So-
all lasers.
Reflex,
You know,
reflex,
I heard
reflex.
there was a
Hell yeah.
secret chord.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I think he's good.
that-
Actually,
that
would
Sola
Mosh be
played.
standing in that water text?
I'm standing,
now?
yeah. I just lift up my arm and it just goes under my armpit.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we have a
You got a
nice
crit.
spread there. Roll your damage. Takes that. Takes half. Takes double.
And then
And the
dazzle.
Frenchman is dazzled for 1 round, and the critical fail for 4.
I think Dazzle
The
is the
critical
least
fail
of
is
his
dead.
concern.
He should no longer be stupefied. I believe that would drop at the end of their turn.
We shall get there. But I believe that's you. No, you go on an action left, don't you, Sola?
I do.
As you let loose a blazing bolt of fire across the dock.
Yeah, is that something I can stand on? or...
He doesn't have your fire crank.
You can climb on top of it if you like.
I don't really want to climb on top of it, but yeah, let's just say I do that.
So, athletics check?
No.
Well then. If you don't want to do the athletics check,
You stop that.
Mosh! Before
No,
before your turn completely starts, I should let you know, as a somewhat aquatic creature, or at least amphibian, the water around you feels like fresh water.
Oh, interesting. Well, I'm gonna lick it. I imagine Sunshine's probably picked up on this as well, given that he's also, seaweed, which presumably has some kind of ability to detect the salinity of the water. But
Not quite close enough yet, but it feels like fresh water.
okay.
Like, doesn't even really feel that spongy either.
Mmm.
Yuck.
Tasty. Alright, I believe Bajor is within range now that I'm enlarged.
Yes, because enlarge gives you reach.
Sure does. This guy's not really doing cover because I'm.
Nope.
No.
Alright, cool.
You're big.
A vicious
Not with your
swing,
pecs.
pretty please. No, hero point that.
The hero point it?
Put that. Yeah. No.
Come on, game.
That's fine. And then third action with double map.
That one.
Oh, sure.
Oh, that's just rude.
Okay. Alright. That's fine.
He does have a little armor class as well.
That's when the dice roll. Nice. Okay, that's fine.
It's good damage.
That's my turn.
That would be because of the dice so nice and plug-in.
Mm.
Don't think that's quite how it works.
Shh.
His turn. I do need to check the range on something.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hit him, he can't hit me.
Huh.
Razzle dazzle.
Oh, that's a gnome thing too. That's such a good.
Hmm.
That's such a good feat.
But it could probably do it from there. Nope.
It needs to be where the thing is.
He absolutely does, but that's not quite how it works.
Could balance on the edge, roll on a acrobatics check.
Nope, he is going to... Oh, that's going to be even worse, isn't it? Everyone needs to get closer, okay?
Right
That's what
here.
needs to happen.
Get
I'm
close to me then.
so here.
You could move over there, Matt.
Just do an athletics check to get on top of those barrels.
He's not
They're
great
just
at athletics.
corn.
Blood for the blood god.
Whoa.
I do really enjoy that I rolled in that one and I was like, no, that's fair.
We're just gonna leave that one there. It's cool.
It's funnier that way.
We don't want to delay either, because he's a great place in the initiative.
Hmm.
Top.
I only have 123 hit points, Matt.
Only?
I think you could one-shot me.
I've only got 112. Maybe you should try a power word kill.
Phantasmal killer exists at this level. Don't push it, guys.
Alright.
He can try. He can
He
try
is
to
going to
phantasmal
move.
killer me.
Yeah,
There.
I did see that going. He just couldn't do it with a step, so he had to move.
Beans.
To miss.
Love that for me.
I'm gonna hero point.
You're gonna hero point that one?
My last hero point. Yeah.
Oh, game, please.
Dang it.
Oh,
That's alright.
on my screen that was so close to being a 20.
Yeah, same. That's alright.
And then he is going to cast a spell upon the akata.
I don't have that feat.
Well,
Unless it's haste or slow or resist energy or
What's it? It's got a gag order on it.
yeah, it does.
I don't have recognized spell.
Don't have recognized fetish. Sorry.
Archie.
Aw.
Oh, boo. Boo boo.
What?
Do we just go here? You know what, let's just do it.
You just gonna do it?
I recognize Solar's gun and I raise you big gun. That's lame as fuck. Big gun.
Wow.
So
come
whoever's
on.
running these hero points, can we get some better ones, please?
Oh, come on, it improved the score of your roll. I don't know what you want.
More than a 6?
Better.
Like more than a 6?
It's because you thought you had a bigger gun than Solar.
Do have a bigger gun. Shoots
Uh-huh.
further too.
I think you're compensating for something.
Yeah, my lack of hits.
Have a fire point instead, Archie.
Well, because this dude's just gonna keep shooting me and being rude like that.
Yeah, Fair enough. You're just gonna shield yourself?
Mm-hmm.
I'm closer now, Matt. If he wants to shoot at me. I've got 112 hit points. I think he can do it.
I mean, it's not like he's
You
gonna
have
be
your
doing
hook and
anything
poke
else.
out.
No, I've got the grabber out. It's grabbing.
Would have been a better idea to make you bigger. Because that would have put you in range of him.
Gonna shoot you first, Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm doing silly things right now in this fight. This is a silly business fight for me. So
Cool.
yeah, so the grabber once again makes a middle finger towards that akata.
The last time people did silly business, I died.
No, you didn't. You got close.
Very close.
Very close. Had to spend 2 hero points if I remember.
I think it was all 3.
No, it was 3.
Well,
It was brutal.
Sunshine.
Yeah. Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I whiffed on that. That did not pass my brain.
I refuse to install the combat carousel.
Listen, it's not that. It's just that I zoned out for a second.
I mean, it's like where
I
you
was
are.
focusing on other things. I would like to make a check to try to figure out why this one took damage when it was in the water.
Yeah.
And the other one didn't. So, what check should I make there? Would a littoral lore, a occultism lore,
Occultism.
an occultism check, a
Occultism.
Leshy lore? Okay. Yeah, I'll give you the occultism.
This is definitely a magical effect that's going on.
Is this recalling knowledge on Bonjour Frenchman the 8th? Or
Without giving
not?
too much away, yes.
Okay, so then I do get my little bonus. Yippee! There you go.
Similar in design to the talismans that the zombies were wearing earlier.
Yeah.
Bonjour McFrenchman is wearing
Yeah.
a necklace.
Cool.
A stronger,
I'm gonna
more permanent version, shall we say.
I'm gonna drop the grabber. I'm gonna swim over. I'm gonna
Athletics
climb
check.
out. Do you want the athletics check for that? I'll give
Yeah,
it
I'm
to
good.
you. Okay.
cost
And
you
I'm
extra
going
5 feet
to
of movement.
attempt to disarm Bonjour McFrenchman the 8th of his necklace.
Well, that's a natural 20 coming up.
Oh,
So
look,
let's see
I'm-
how it goes. Let's see how it
That's
goes.
a natural 20 coming up, game. Give us a natural 20, please.
Come on, come on, come on. I want to do this. It's silly business. I stand on this stuff. 28. Does that disarm?
Nah, that's against reflex DC.
Should be. Should be.
That is just a success.
I get a +2 on my second attempt, which I will be making right now.
Recall knowledge, 1 action. Movement, 1 action.
I
Disarm,
hate
1 action.
recalling knowledge being an action. That's so stupid. Okay, yeah, your turn.
No, it makes absolute sense.
I forgot
Espec-
about it. Okay, it's been a long day.
Especially in terms of this fight. Like, look at this. The GM is actually giving a usage for disarm.
Oh, listen, I love disarming. I find it so silly. I've been standing on the silly business of it.
Well, I just saw someone's post about how disarm is useless because, you can take away people's weapons, but there's nothing else like that. And someone was like, what about Sauron and his ring? And it's like, that's an extreme case. You can have just smaller cases than that. But
I think that disarm is only as bad as you are willing to not be silly with it.
Disarm is particularly effective against cephalopods. You can remove them 8 times.
It's true.
I kind of don't want to be on the barrels. But that
A
flanking is
grabber
also
floating
tempting.
there. Go for it.
5-foot
Matt.
step.
Go for it.
No, we can't step there because it's difficult terrain. Never mind.
Yeah, you can't step into difficult terrain. Could stride to like there.
Yeah, but I know how that ends. And I do mean
Or you could
ends.
stride to there.
You know what? Mosh hasn't been rolling great. We're gonna do it. Stride to there.
Yeah, do it.
Hmm.
I have already used my reaction.
See, there you go.
Beautiful. And is going to attempt to
attack
bite you. Sunshine.
Oh, that's 25 feet. That's not 30.
That will hit. Also, I should just uncheck that little box.
Wow. Minimum damage. Thanks.
Ow. That
Yay!
hurt so much.
I think that's it. Oh, I missed that.
Miss.
That one is dead.
Oh, let's go. I get to go. I get to be in the blast zone.
Yep.
Love this.
All right. This
Gotta make you
one.
chill out. No, thank you.
He's not my hunted prey.
I'm actually.
2 actions to get to there.
2 actions.
Yeah. Leap and then move.
That's a big leap.
And then he's going to attempt to grab you.
It's a 15.
Actually,
foot
no.
leap.
Attempt to trip you.
Okay. Rude.
That will be a success.
Okay.
As you fall prone. Also, Archie, as this
Hi.
thing approaches you, you feel all the background noise in the area just suddenly stop. The sounds of battle also stopping.
Oh, it's got silence. Got a silence thing going on here.
It do.
However,
What was verbal replaced with?
Auditory or something like linguistic or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh.
who knows nowadays? Solar, it is your turn.
Mosh, please understand this is nothing personal.
Yeah. I don't like being dazzled. I do have another hero point, thanks Cauliflower.
Gonna use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does.
There we
yeah,
go.
doesn't hit me.
So take that off.
Phew.
Success. You just casting the same spell again? How many times do you have that prepared?
2!
Oh, well, fair's fair.
I've double prepared my favorite spell before, many a time.
Who earns?
Who earns indeed.
Well, the akata will be fine.
Oh, it rolled a nat 20. That's how you critically succeed by 3. I was very confused.
Did you roll the flat check for casting that spell?
What spell?
The silence.
He didn't
it's
need
no
to.
silent.
He was unstupefied.
He was still dazzled though.
That's also just for
You-
attacking a concealed creature. Oh, targeting a
Yeah.
concealed creature, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, fair point.
it works. It cuts both ways. It's real
Yeah.
annoying. Oh,
Oh,
just.
All
Just
right.
touch. Okay.
That's why Sense Allies is rad.
He does not like all this damage that is being taken.
What's he gonna do?
He's got something in mind.
Not see about it, that's what.
Solar, anything else?
There we go.
Just given a hero point. What's the plan, Mosh?
Look, I think Sunshine's got that pretty well handled over there. I'm concerned about the captain.
No,
so...
I'm fine depending on how thing works.
Alright.
Stumbling through works.
Okay,
No,
in
not
that case,
even that.
Okay. We'll get to there.
look, I think Sunshine's got Bonjour absolutely covered, so I'm just...
I've got him. Yeah.
Yeah. So this won't be a
I
vicious
mean,
thing,
I'm
this is
standing
one
on
action.
silly business, but
This is not the person I needed to critical hit on, but
It
that's fine.
super isn't.
Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well,
And surprising no one, he's dead.
1 second though, he's on a barrel right now.
Yeah.
Does
a
my anchor
non-explosive inert
go
barrel
through his body into the barrel at all?
full of cream corn.
Do
Full
you
of cream
want it
corn?
to?
You tell me, Matthew. I'm just saying. I'm pointing out that it's there.
Mosh the Blitz Eximus.
I'm just saying. That
I'm doing
Mosh is
piercing
not
damage.
Notoriously careful.
I'm doing piercing damage at the heavy ass anchor, and he's right on top of the barrel. It's a critical hit.
It is a critical hit.
If you want it to go
Single
through,
use
Matt, and
damage.
blow up Sunshine,
And blow up the cream corn, which was not explosive.
it's an
Absolutely
inert cream
not.
corn.
No one said it was inert cream corn.
Mosh and Sunshine, I need the two of you to make reflex saves.
Aw, yeah, hell yeah.
That was almost a 1 for me.
Ooh, I'm actually gonna
I'm
check
going.
the DC by level.
I'm standing on silly business. I should have not stayed on silly business.
Silly business has abandoned you this eve.
You
It's
both
so
succeed
true.
as the barrel explodes. You guess, Sunshine, that's gonna be failure instead for you.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I flew too close to the sun.
Oh, stop it! Why are you? It's so I had Mosh selected and everything for some reason. It just defaults to Sunshine every time I take damage because I'm still. I still own.
I should have
Sorry.
taken that. You healed.
Oh
me
wait,
from
I don't know what's
damage.
going on. Sorry. It really freaks out when two people are trying to pilot the same character.
I do need to
Alright.
take that damage.
No, because I pressed the path thing and then it didn't do anything. It just anyway.
Wild.
All right.
Good
So that's my
partnership.
first action. Then I'm going to shloop, 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 shloop. Actually, I don't need to go that far. And I'm actually going to go here. And then...
And then smack him.
Yeah.
For 23 damage. He would really like it if people would stop hitting him like this.
Not Bonjour, sorry, the,
Asana.
That one?
Yep.
Bonjour can be healed.
Sunshine's got this, so...
I've got Bonjour in the bag.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Literally?
Not yet.
Oh, right. Bonjour!
What's he doing?
Well, you've positioned yourselves actually pretty well.
Is that a step?
There's a step.
Okay.
As he casts
he
Enervation.
Inertivation?
Sorry, let
Then
me
he
just
just line.
target him.
Mm,
And
okay.
crit.
Inside did give me another hero
That
point.
did not crit.
What's that?
Mm,
Persistent
sucks.
void damage and becomes drained one. What's that? Ah,
You're
we fine.
just out, Archie.
I'll
Saved
be
by the
fine.
dagger rules.
There's no way he hits me. If I can't hit him from over here, he can't hit me. That's the
So
rules.
damn close.
It's alright.
I'm gonna
man.
keep my hero point.
He wants me. I'll come over there.
I'll take my gosh darn friggin' Miss. I'm out of hero points, so
All right.
just want to hero point it. I'll make my fort saving throw.
Please and thank you.
I'll fail that too.
Oh, wow.
Actually, I do have a reaction, don't I? Because that was my turn just
Yeah.
before. And is it reach on the diagonal?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try to interrupt that spell, because I don't want to be drained on. Nah,
Still a hit.
A regular hit.
still a hit. That's fine.
Max damage kill him.
I mean, it still interrupts if he dies.
Yeah, well, 17's not gonna do it.
He got them
My-
zombie hit points.
My punch didn't succeed.
Alright. Roll that void persistent.
I don't have to. I just applied to both of you.
Perfect.
Persistent.
Alright, I already put drained on me. Love that.
Matt, can you post the rules of silence into the chat? Because depending on how this works, this is gonna be real funny.
And drained.
I put
Rules
drained
for
on me.
silence. He's not doing it. He's not casting it. It's just requested.
Okay, they really need to update that fucking spell. What verbal components?
Ah, okay. So, where is it?
I'm assuming he's casting it at 4th level.
No, because
He touched
So,
his friend.
Otherwise, it
the
just
effect has
does
been
nothing.
updated.
So the spell needs the subtle trait, in order to be cast with silence.
Correct. That's from the remaster.
Is he
Bonjour.
has he heightened it to 4th level?
No, he's cast it on the thing.
Yeah, so it needs to be
but
4th
he
level to
would've
have
had
that
to
emanation.
heighten it to do an emanation.
He does have the heightened version of it.
Okay.
Oh.
Those are some
making
big
sure.
numbers, Matt.
Just keeping you honest.
Those are some
Big
big
numbers.
numbers.
Big numbers.
Big
That is
numbers.
him done though. Whoa.
So this doesn't say it's got words in it, Matt.
Does it have
It
the
doesn't have the
subtle
subtle
trait?
trait.
Yeah, but it says prevents from casting spells due to words. There's no words, I just jump.
With the exception of subtle spells. So that's all spells.
Yeah, so
And
that's
it's all spells due to the magical words involved in casting.
Subtle's basically become like the inverse of auditory for spells in the remaster.
Subtle in general has just become so much more powerful than it used to be. Like the meta magic or the spell shape, subtle spell. Oof.
So if I sink to the bottom of the water, Matt,
Yeah,
is that out of the emanation?
I mean it would be.
Sweet. I roll off.
Take the crawl action, whatever. Sink. Yeah, you'd be out because it's 10-foot range.
Wonderful.
Then you're gonna do it.
I furthermore, not only am I going to do it, I'm going to jump back at the akata. So that's 2 5-foot emanations. That's one on Mosh. You don't need, that doesn't need to happen. And
There and then. All right.
there and there, and I will land.
That is a failure for that one.
Is this difficult terrain over here?
Yes. Crates and shit.
I'll land over here then. I don't want to help myself.
Also a failure.
Nice.
They'll both be taking full damage. Average. Yeah, that's outside of his range, so that will be...
Hey Nick,
Hello.
do you want to cast like an emanation spell from yourself at all?
I don't think I have any.
Oof. Oof. He's not good. He's almost gone.
That's the end of. Oh, before I lean in real close. Bitch.
He says nothing in reply.
You're gonna have to try harder than that one, Sonny. Boop.
Well, that Akata's lost his usual target, so instead...
What do you mean? I'm over here. Pretty sure I'm still in range.
Yeah, but there's people in the way now.
Oh, because I teleported, am I still prone?
Okay, so you can't be prone in the water?
True.
So
I
you
fell
would
into the
have
water.
become unprone.
GMs hate this one simple trick.
That's so stupid.
Oh, that's amazing.
And visually speaking, because let's walk through what you just did. You're in an aura of silence, you look over the edge into the water and you go, yeah, that's deep enough. So you just roll into the water. As you're sinking, you incant the spell and you just kind of explode out from the water, coating them both in water.
You basically did a portal.
You did. Like, I know we have a tendency to kind of breeze through some of the descriptions, but when you actually go through the step-by-step process of what just happened there, that was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But
Like,
this
that's what I
Akata,
was trying to do to get out of the whole prone and being stuck next to them, but it all worked.
Ah, of course that's a miss. And then we try again.
Is he still dazzled?
Would he be dazzled? The Akata.
One round. So yes.
I mean, he missed stealth 3 times anyway.
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about the Akata, I was talking about the dude.
Well, this guy seems like a magic guy, and I've got a knife for that. So I'm gonna draw my anti-magic knife.
Yep.
I'm going to stab him with it.
Stab him several times, or just...
Yeah, just the once, probably. And then I'm going to deal damage. Yeah, just the once, I think.
just the ones?
Hopefully. Oh, he's not dead yet. I'm stabbing
That would
him
have been
again.
a critical hit if he was off guard. Probably not.
I'm stabbing him again.
It's a hit!
Wait a minute.
13 damage, Matt.
He's still
He's
up.
still up. I'm stabbing him again.
Would you stop hitting him?
Oh.
It's an anti-magic knife. It's attracted to magic. It's exactly what it says in the description.
No,
This
because I was
knife
like,
Fighters are
is extra
busted.
good against magic users.
look, no,
It's
'cause
all about having the right equipment for the situation. I stand on silliness.
What's the line from Buffy? If all else fails, they're gonna stab him in the heart with a stake. What, is he a vampire? No, I've just found that most things die when you stab him in the heart with a stake. It's just...
Oh god.
Ah.
It's true.
So that's you
Yes,
done, Sunshine.
Stabs him 3 times.
Nerviation.
Fucking take that shit. And I roll my recovery check.
Seaweed Jason Voorhees. Yeah, right?
Critical failure. Worth it.
We're also forgetting the fact that Sunshine wears a skitter mask.
No.
I'm not. I'm never forgetting that.
Oh, I hate that mask. It's real cool.
And a coat that's really tattered and just has a shit ton of pockets.
Sola!
And sometimes it moves.
So- With your spell relay, Archie, is that something that you works on your turn or my turn?
It's
Oh,
a
it's,
reaction.
you can just
to
choose me
you.
to be a point of the spell, and I use a reaction.
Hey, would you like to be the point of a spell?
Sure.
Radical.
Teamwork?
It makes the dream
I'm gonna
work.
use you to bounce off a laser beam.
I use a
Therefore,
reaction
avoiding my
to
friends.
use spell relay. That's exactly the point of it.
Alright! That's the energy from the. Oh, of course it is.
They're not undead, are they?
No.
Nor are they a fiend. They're an aberration.
Still, double damage.
That's not double damage. Oh, they have.
They are
guess
slightly
it's
resistant to
presumably.
fire.
I getcha.
That's lame.
It's just I have to do it
I
manually
thought I
for salt
mathed
water.
so good. I just mathed so good just then. It's
Close.
I can't wait for Nick to decide, let me shoot him with a gun.
Oh, I would have, but this one would have done more damage.
You have one action remaining, Sola.
Cool. I'm not going in that water, no.
It may be clean, but I'm not touching it.
No, I'm gonna stay.
Just kind of take a step back from it all.
It's gonna leave.
Bosh!
I think I'm just gonna go home.
Aye.
Right. Wow.
See you next time.
Alright, vicious swing.
Bye!
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's gonna do it.
We've had these earlier
I
game.
know.
Please?
I'm sorry.
Clean. That would be nice.
Done. Dice.
You
And
did
then for
it!
My last action. I don't know.
Well, that's everyone defeated.
Yeah. Alright, let's be done then.
Right.
What's this? What's...
Time to rifle through French man's pockets.
I would like to stop taking damage, please. Actually, before we do
Just
that.
roll good.
Can,
That's what I
can
did.
innovate be counteracted by vitality?
Yeah, if Solar is happy to provide some vitality stuff, then yes, it can be countered.
Marsh, can you just
Sola.
sort of move me over there? I don't want to get in the water.
Just step on my head.
You're still big.
Yeah, I'll be still big at that point. That's fine.
Yeah.
Sola's heels just dig into my temples.
How the hopper tables have turned.
Now I need whatchamacallit? Oh, what's it called? That blah, blah, for drained.
Sleeping.
Yeah, or the restoration. That's the one.
Drained isn't that bad of a condition. I've got a character who's drained all the time.
It's fine. You woke it up.
It's really not that bad. It's just like a little bit of hit points.
He has a purifying necklace.
He does, in fact, have a purifying necklace.
Oh, fun. I'm taking it. Putting it in my inventory.
Not specifically designed for dealing with salt water, it's a happy accident of what it does.
Neat.
These two immediately rushing ahead.
Does it have to? It doesn't have to be invested.
No, but I reckon we should spend 10 minutes resting and recuperating.
Before entering into what? See, I've got it
Does
centered on solar at the moment.
Are you guys
yeah,
talking
no.
about the game?
I can see the stream thing there, so it's like, I know if I open this door, something bad will happen.
Yeah, so we should definitely go to a break now.
Go to a break? I'm happy with that.
Sunshine's gonna run back to the entrance and put the necklace on the ground and then run back.
Not gonna wear it? Oh my god. Alright.
No!
We're
It's
gonna
mess
take a
up my
quick
salt water.
We're gonna take a short 10-minute break, everyone. Run a commercial break, all that other fun stuff. Hope to see you back. Thank you for all the new people who have come in. I have seen your messages. Just due to the nature of what we're doing here, I won't always get the chance to respond. Thank you for your understanding in that matter. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna run a poll, and we'll be right back. See you soon. Hello, everybody. We have returned.
Yeah.
Yarr.
I currently
Hi.
have the growly voice, so I'm using it. At least to some degree, anyway. But no, the poll is almost finished up. I love how everyone's just huddling around this one thing.
Well, there's a door.
Oh, I have been blessed. Alright.
Okay, well, Sunshine's gonna go in. Matt,
Really?
for the rat.
Really?
Three-way tie.
I'm gonna have to
Three-way
establish
tie.
some rules for, like, what happens then.
But you haven't yet, so
Throw the
dog
rats.
rules.
We're doing Airbud rules.
That's the one.
There's nothing in the rules that says 3 people can't win the hero point.
Yeah, but there are things in the rules that suggest that I'm only supposed to give out 1 hero point an hour.
And have you done that this
Bro.
hour?
Yeah, how many hero points have
Well-
you given out?
Throw the rats through the wall.
I'm getting there. I'm trying to deal with the hero points first. This is so much pressure. Everyone
If you're
wants
giving
things
out
from
hero
me.
points earlier, Matt.
It wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Also, Matt, in the UI, you have Sunshine at... Sunshine had 0 hero points previous.
At 0.
Yeah, Sunshine got down to 0.
We're trying to figure out a way to automate that a little bit more. Apparently, the easiest way to do that is through bits. And I don't particularly want people to be, like, paying actual money for hero points at this point.
Not until we get more people.
Otherwise, it'll just be hero points all the time. Anyway, all of that aside, you open the door into this room. This appears to be, well, quite obviously... Hello. Sorry, my cat is climbing on me.
Yeah,
Hello,
Hi.
cat.
Hi, Woden.
you're
It's a
beautiful
shelter.
and perfect. Don't change a thing.
It's some sort of boiler room, looks like.
It is a boiler room. It appears to kind of control the gates for around here as well.
It's a boiler.
It's a boiler. Sunshine, since you're the first one going in there, I would like a perception check from you
Amazing.
as I move the rats in as requested.
Yeah, they're moving with me. There you go. What did you want me to see? Because I see it.
The vat in the corner here appears to be bubbling. Kind of aggressively, shall we say.
Like it's an ooze.
Potentially could be an ooze. Potentially could explode.
Neat.
If you don't want it to, however, I will need a crafting check from you.
Amazing. I'm good at those.
Can I aid?
Sure. Do you want to roll
Using-
your aid?
If you want to
Using
enter into the room, you certainly can.
Inspiring words of
There we go.
emotional support? I'm not
Matt.
hearing a no, so here we go. There's a +3 to your crafting.
Aid.
Crafting check from you, Sunshine.
That's a 39.
Wow. Okay.
I feel like diplomacy would work here because it's me encouraging Sunshine to do things with exploding things.
As the valves begin to hiss and pop, Sunshine, you go along and you start to kind of readjust and realign them,
Okay.
calming the entire thing down.
Cool. What's in this vat?
What
You're
you-
gonna
I'd like
peer
to
over and
stick one of my leaves in it.
It is super salty.
Okay.
This appears, from a closer inspection, to be some sort of desalination machine.
Found where they make
Where's it
soy
pumping
sauce.
all this water to?
From having a quick look around the room and some of the diagrams that are posted to the walls and stuff like that, it's less about where it's pumping to and more about an experiment. They're trying to figure out easy ways to deal with salt.
Oh, this is an akata experiment.
Essentially.
This isn't city infrastructure.
You get the feeling it might have been at some point.
Then we got those windmills out in the
I'm
coastline.
turning it off. I'm
You're
turning
just
it.
gonna turn it off?
I'm turning it off. I want it to be salty again.
With your critical success, you're more than capable of simply turning it off. But,
Woohoo!
Amazing.
like I said, this does seem to be some sort of experiment into assisting the akatas in some way.
Is there like a diagram showing the akata, showing what's going on?
A
Any
little-
notes in Draconic?
Not in this room. The diagrams
Okay.
are mostly for dealing with smaller bodies of water.
And it has like a sad akata and like salt in the water, and then it has no salt in the water and a happy akata, and so it
little
seems
more
like the
complicated than
crown
that, but-
or the Voidwrights have been running trials underneath the city of Miranda Bay, which like I think they really need to step up their security if they're allowing crown agents to sort of do experiments in the city. So we should probably bring that up when we go see the council.
Yar.
I'll put it on me list.
He's making a list. He's checking it once.
Let me actually put this down in my notes.
Gonna find out if you're salty or not. Sunshine is coming to the town.
You know what we're...
He's
Just the lack of
sleeping
ambience
in
music
a
was
bucket.
screwing with my head. But
He's scary when he's awake.
what are you doing
I'm
now?
really looking forward to a full version of this. I hope you know, Sam. It's so good.
I'll have to
Every
get Jules to
line,
help me with it then.
every line goes so hard.
I don't. Is there? Oh, I was gonna say, is there anything left for us to look in? And yes, there is. Busted wall behind us. And I'm pretty sure Mosh didn't do that.
No, Mosh did not do this one. As you go to the cavern to the north, two things. Going further beyond this area is outside the scope of this adventure.
Yeah.
You
However-
know that.
You'll run into the invisible wall.
You can buy it from this point forward for this price.
God. I do need a society check from people. Society or perception check. This is not initiative.
I will give you my initiative roll.
Would littoral or ratcatcher lore be applicable? I'm guessing at what lores I think would be applicable here.
Surprisingly, Ratcatcher lore.
Yeah. See, I knew that one would be. I was banking on it. I was banking on it. Damn, it's not great. It is lore though, so you know you get the little extra bump to.
It lowers the DC a little bit. Mosh,
Mm-hmm.
We'll start with you with your perception check, and then we'll
Jeez.
go to the society checks. Having a quick look around, this area does seem worked, but people have been doing retrofits to it as well,
Mm-hmm.
and the retrofits seem reasonably recent.
Okay.
The greater infrastructure of the city probably isn't aware of the rest of the stuff that's going on here. Otherwise, the majority of the foot traffic seems to be coming from the building to the south.
Yeah. As in, not this storeroom with the bit like this building down here.
You can pull the
Yes.
rats out, by the way, Matt.
Alright.
I guess I could do that.
Well, I mean, I'll just gesture to the rest of the party that this building's probably worth checking out, but I'll let them also come to their own conclusions about what they're seeing in up north.
Society. And
Yeah, I'll
all.
buy the DLC. Let's go.
Society checks.
Oh, there's a
with
way
your-
down this way.
With your society checks, also outside the scope of this adventure.
God damn.
With your society checks. 1, you're below Miranda Bay. You knew this already. However, I can also let you know that you're getting close to the sinkhole.
Oh, the sinkhole.
The one that you
The,
caused
with the
in...
guy. I have beef with him. I have
Whoa,
beef with
whoa,
him. I
whoa.
wrote him a threatening letter.
We didn't cause anything. It was a big stone fish, thank you very much.
I did something so nice for him, and then he sent assassins after me, and I am going to kill him.
You don't absolutely know it was him.
I'm going to kill him. I already sent him a very threatening letter in Draconic, so if he can
that's
read
right, you did.
Draconic, he knows that I hate him, and I am going to kill him.
I mean, I feel like I should be threatened by this letter. If only I could read it.
This isn't going to stop me because I can't read.
I'm sure those kids would be very upset right now if they could read.
Two different
Door is
directions
over
for this.
here, by the way, guys.
Why
The
does it look
door
like
is
someone
over
just
there.
Spat on the paper. Ooh, there's a door over here too.
Oh, there is two.
Hmm.
Opens that
Roll
one.
reflex.
My
solo.
least favorite thing about the drain condition is that it's still the enlarged size. For me.
Wild.
Yeah, there's not much for you over there, Solar, unfortunately.
There was
There's
things.
some
Oh,
treasure
pizza.
in a chest.
This pizza
There
feels
is
really
pizza.
incongruous with this map. I have to say.
What do you mean?
What do you
People
mean?
need to eat.
It's we're in a set of sewers.
I'm
If
more
anything-
concerned about the
Draconic.
couch, to be
Where's
honest.
the
And
Yeah.
pizza oven?
the gun?
What do you mean pizza oven? It gets delivered.
Gun.
You're in a
Oh,
sewer.
I get it now. I get it.
You're in a sewer. Why
Isn't
wouldn't there be
Draconic?
pizza?
Sorry,
Thank
that wasn't a touchstone of my childhood. I'm sorry.
Wasn't for me either.
It was for me.
Why are you
just doing
pointing
this
at the
now?
gun? You've got that spell already.
Did you want the flintlock? Like the absolutely basic flintlock?
No.
Well, okay then.
I'll pick it up on my way out.
Just on your way out. Can't give you a
Yeah.
gun in a loot pile, but it's like, oh, we saw it on the map. We're gonna take it.
You know how to do.
I'm gonna sell it. They sell for way more than other basic weapons. What's this book? Is it in Draconic? Are there pictures?
It is not in Draconic. It is for the most part just numbers.
Is there anything of note within this room?
I don't understand that at all. I'm looking at these other books.
For the most part. Well, I will get back to you in a second, Sunshine. Solar!
Oh,
Okay.
As you open the door, you are greeted with a god-awful smell.
Okay.
Mm.
The beds are occupied.
Oh.
Okay.
They're occupied with corpses.
Okay.
Can't you make them explode?
I
You
can.
have some, yeah.
Are we
I'm spraying
Are they
them
occupied
with salt
with-
water.
corpses or are they with zombie corpses?
I was about to say, as you spray them with salt water, the corpses do kind of sizzle and melt a little bit.
Art, and that's why we've got the unlimited supply.
And then Sunshine uncorks it and pours a bunch of salt water on himself and then corks it back again.
Art, anyone else want some?
And then Sunshine just sort of like without even waiting for a response starts hosing down everybody else to make sure they aren't infected by Arcata.
Sunshine, I can also give you
Yeah.
a little bit of extra assistance here, thanks to your earlier Ratcatcher lore check.
Yeah.
There's some guild marks on the wall. This was a hideout or a stopover point for other members of the Ratcatchers Guild.
Oh, they killed a bunch of my fellow guildmates. Sucks for them. They should have been better at catching rats. Am I right, guys?
Books.
Is there anything of note in either of these rooms, apart from the dead people?
So, getting to that part. One, there is the ledger over here, which appears to signify a bunch of comings and goings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going back to my notes. Give me a second. Some of the other books in this room feature some pretty in-depth diagrams and designs for the desalination charms that were used by the zombies. And also several variants, including colors of various sizes for akata.
Rude.
You do
Dumb.
also find amongst the notes that they have figured out how to make purification necklaces, of which you already have one,
I knew that.
but the process is too expensive to make en masse.
Good.
Yeah.
It is suggested
Um.
that they are only given to, like, higher-ups and officers.
Almost like crafting rules aren't so good. Hmm?
So are any of the books in Draconic or nah?
Nah.
Just pictures. Okay. I'm gonna go look at this treasure chest.
We shall take the books.
Shall take the books? Easy
We
done.
shall take the books, because
Is there a loot pile here, Matt?
Not a specific one. 1 second. Because you have already gotten some treasure from this.
Like
You've gotten
90
one
gold
necklace.
pieces. And it's equipment 90 gold pieces, not treasure 90 gold pieces. So
What, you're not going to use
it's
a
really
purifying
only
necklace?
45 gold pieces. Why would I use a purifying necklace? I can get fresh water if people need to drink it, and I don't like fresh water. I am a saltwater creature.
he's a salty sea.
I was about to say someone sounds salty in general. Amongst
Salty
the...
sea dog. There you go. That's the one.
God. Amongst the other bits of equipment and diagrams and notes, Sunshine, you do find a small pile of gold pieces and other coins to be used as petty cash for buying materials and bribes, etc. to the tune of 350 gold pieces.
That's a lot of
I'll
petty
put that in the
cash.
stash.
I mean, those necklaces are like... they're not cheap.
They're really not cheap. They're only 90 gold. Yeah.
Considering how many people they want to equip, yeah. There's insinuations going on.
Whoa, are you saying that they're scaling up their operations, Matt? Almost like they're preparing for an invasion?
Preparing for something.
Almost
Wait.
like the book title for this particular AP is called the Siege of Miranda Bay or something?
The Battle for Miranda Bay, yeah.
All right, well, we should probably
I wonder
go
if
talk
there's
to
a
the city
devil in the
council.
Dreaming Palace in the Devil at the Dreaming Palace book.
Oh, look, I understand there's a similarity there, but at the same point, how else do you end an AP like this?
You call it
Oh,
the
I thought
Siege
it
of
was gonna be-
Morales.
I thought it was gonna be a complete off the wall. It was gonna turn out to not be the Crown or the Voidwrights at all. It was gonna be actually a bunch of
It was Miranda this whole time. And her
of,
director, Michael.
devils that had conspired to cast illusions of akata and the Crown. But actually, it was devils the whole time.
Could you
And
could
that's
you
how you hit
imagine
'em with the third act tone shift?
could you imagine that as a campaign? All the battles you fought up until now were just actual illusions, and you've just failed all of the checks for them.
Well, you see, I set the DC bullshit high.
Well, yeah, if you've got an actual devil casting them, like a 20th level creature casting illusions at you the whole time to make you think you're fighting stuff, you've got no hope at succeeding.
You wouldn't even need to be that high a level, just needs to be higher than the party by a significant margin. Like a level 1 party versus a level 10 devil, which I believe is a contract
That's how
devil.
you hit them with the the final book tone shift that every good Pathfinder AP is known for. It's very popular.
The devils were
final act
actually
tone
cops the whole
shift.
time.
Exactly. This is actually when it's revealed that we're actually working for the Crown on behalf
entire
of the
time.
king. And this is actually an
What
audit.
a
of the
plot twist that
king's,
would be.
king's, stuff.
Suddenly a
There
bunch
was
of people
nothing
like,
over here, was there?
No, it's just the inner
that's all.
workings of the sewage
I
system
think we
itself.
just head out.
Yeah, you know what's
And we probably need to go.
Oh, there's
talk
another
to the
door over here.
council. Oh, okay.
We gotta explore the whole battle map. It's a good one. Oh whoa. The door opened on its own.
Yeah, I opened it.
What is?
Would you like me to attack you with oozes?
A 2-liter bottle.
Preferably
of
not.
Mountain Dew.
It's more
But
brine.
sure.
Okay.
Are we being attacked by oozes?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were being quite genuine there.
No, I was being
It's more
facetious.
brine, I assume, to do with the desalination.
Anything
stuff.
of note within this room, man?
Not really, no. This place was probably once upon a time under, like, trying to be repaired properly, considering everything else going on with it, but has not been fully fixed yet.
Crowbar? Do I have a crowbar? I do have a crowbar.
It's
Okay.
almost like the people who are supposed to be working here were suddenly stopped.
Gosh golly, I wonder what happened to them.
I think they got
Guess
turned
we'll
into
ne-
zombies.
Guess we'll never know.
Never
Liquidated.
know.
Instead.
Liquidated. Alright, I think we're done here now. Activate return token to Miranda Bay tile.
I think we need to go, get angry at the city council. When's the next city council meeting?
Whenever
Oh,
we make it.
it's nothing that formal.
I would like to go to the city council, please. I have a list of formal complaints.
Just some things you would like to let them know, to tell them.
Jimmy,
I also will write another letter to that guy because I was reminded of him, and it just says in Draconic, of course, scrawled in an unruly, childlike handwriting.
Don't think I've forgotten about you, you asshole. I'm going to kill you.
And then I send it.
Sorry, did you write R?
Yes.
That's how it starts. There also are copious spelling errors. Sunshine does not have much practice writing formally.
I was gonna say writing period.
No, he writes notes to himself in his notebook.
I thought
About-
those were pictures.
It's always
Draw
cartography
pictures.
as well.
It's mostly pictures,
Yeah,
but there is notes in Draconic.
yeah, very good pictures.
He just
I-
only knows one language, and that's Draconic, and that's because that was the language he was taught by his dad.
Collector's
On how to
edition of
write.
the AP. The AP bundle comes with an annotated journal of akata drawn by Juliet.
Except all
I'd
of
buy it.
the notes are incomprehensible because they're in
Yeah.
Draconic.
I'm pretty sure I
like
already
those-
talked to Juliet about this, actually.
I will.
Because
Like
my
the-
eventual
the-
plan is
the-
to have a bestiary of the Pulseless Archipelago, which will include all the akata that you have encountered, with quotes and notes from Sunshine.
Like in Howl of the Wild, how it's got that iguana looking dude that pops up every now and again with his notes. Instead, it's just a scrolling of Sunshine, and it's just gibberish.
In Draconic?
Mm,
Otherwise,
I'd
As
buy
you-
it.
as you emerge back into the light, Echo is waiting for all of you. It is very
Echo?
excited. Yeah, Echo Rattle.
Echo Rattle!
Oh, right. I
My
forgot.
friend!
I forgot the pumpkin gained a face.
My bestie!
Look, do we want to see the face again?
Is that the guy
I
that I
love
picked up
Echo
and shook
Rattle.
upside down?
Yes.
Okay. I like
love
him.
Echo Rattle.
Face, face, face.
There we go.
Now, did he stab those holes in there himself?
Yes. He can also unface at will.
It reminds me of those bottle horror feats we
Like,
we
did
were
you
ruminating
have to
on.
use the term unface?
What? How else would I describe it, Matt?
Well, face killing isn't allowed on
Close his
TikTok.
face?
Yeah, face death isn't allowed. You got to say unfacing.
Okay, everyone, I need you to close your eyes. I don't have eyes. Close your holes, then, I guess. All of
Yeah,
them.
Maria.
Close your holes.
This is just talking about one of your characters, Matt.
Excuse me. Oh, I love Aborio to bits. And he's got
This
a
giant freaking frog now. Stoner's dream.
what?
That's what I'm saying. Chat. It's bonkers.
Echo is happy to see that you're all healthy and fine for the most part. A couple of injuries here and there. And they're like, everything okay?
No.
Yeah, we got the Arcata, we killed him. We're gonna go probably file a complaint with the city council about it.
Oh, okay. Hey, could you do me a favor and leave my name out of it?
Yeah,
Appreciated.
I do probably need to stop by the Rat Catchers Guild on the way into the bar and just tell them that they lost their little outpost and that they need to be better at catching rats, apparently.
Well, stopping by the Ratcatchers Guild, you inform them of the casualties, and they will be sending down a more aggressive team to clear things out there.
I
But-
cleared things out. I don't know what they need another team for.
To make sure it's still cleared.
They've got the DLC already, so they've got the better stuff.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Otherwise, Echo will kind of duck off as they have a tendency to do. But heading back to the bar, Johnny is there at his usual table, but Miranda is off to one side on a different table, talking to a rather skeletal gentleman with a flaming beard.
Is it? Sorry, I gotta pull up the name. Is it
LeChuck from Secret of Monkey
Captain
Island?
Barton Ribbreaker?
It is not.
Okay. Sorry, that's the only skeleton I have in my
Yeah, no,
notes.
that's fine. There's
gotta
quite a few
ask.
skeleton pirates around.
Yeah, I figured, but he's the most famous.
Yep. No, it's a fair question. But what was your question, Solar?
No, just LeChuck from Secret of Monkey Island.
Loosely based on, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think if Guybrush Threepwood was also LeChuck.
Yeah, okay.
So, you know, like, LeChuck is a little bit like he's a portlier gentleman. He's big boned. Whereas
I'm gonna...
Guybrush
Get
is
you.
absolutely a twink. So, you know, there's that whole dynamic there.
I don't know what that means yet, but I am going to get you.
LeChuck is absolutely a bear. Anyway,
Not with those bones.
Bare bones, you could say.
I think Sunshine would like to gamble.
do
He's
some
gonna
gamble.
find a corner where he can gamble.
There are some people playing dice.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. He's also actively trying to rig it. So, whatever
Jesus.
you want me to roll for that, for cheating.
Thievery or
Oh.
gaming lore.
Okay, thievery.
Got this.
You don't got this.
I assume he gets kicked out.
And he does get removed from the game. It's not aggressive or anything like that. It's like
Oh,
they're,
damn. I
having,
was so willing to throw down.
they're having something of a
It's-
friendly game, and then you kind of come along and you start like trying to subtly cheat, and they instantly clock you, and they're like, nah.
I think also part of it is what is in all appearances a child has come up and started at their gambling table,
Well,
and they're just like, let's have you move.
once again, we come back to the whole thing of Leshies and ages. It's like, what is the drinking age for a Leshy? I don't know.
Sunshine
knows?
doesn't drink.
But it's the
Alcohol
same
is
principle.
bad for you. It makes your leaves go all wilty. And it doesn't even taste good. He has plenty of salt water right here, and he has this unlimited salt water jug.
So, but that's the general layout of the bar. Like I said, Johnny's kind of by himself at the moment, and Mary's talking to an undead pirate by the looks of things. Do you want to take up your own table or talk to one of the NPCs?
I already said what Sunshine was doing, so
You have.
Have we picked up Miranda?
she's at the talking to the fucking pirate, isn't she?
She is.
Yeah.
I missed it.
God.
We'll get our own table.
You'll get your room?
Yeah.
All right. Well, You get a room for however long you need it. The empty perch tends to hold a room for the four of you, mostly because of Johnny. And if you want to rest and relax and sleep overnight, you absolutely can. So if you want to restore your spell slots and all that other fun stuff, you can do that. Bright immediately disappears.
Such a great.
Well,
Love
I'm
that
not
spell.
playing a
Love that stuff.
character whose whole thing is being drained, so.
But is that the plan? Just kind of chill out for the night?
I reckon so.
Mhm.
Dream of what could have been.
I think I will have
As
lost
people's internet
3
has not
gold
been
pieces.
fucking garbage.
on my on my gambling adventures.
Well, Solar and Mosh, do you have any other plans for the evening?
Not specifically, I'm just going to be doing my normal routines. Making
Normal
sure
routines?
everything is shipshape.
Ship shape and everything's clean and ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
You do have a new ship to inspect?
Clean that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Does it come with a new bucket? Did they throw in a bucket?
I mean, there are buckets on board.
I'm gonna try out one of the new buckets. Let's have a bucket roll. Bucket roll. Bucket
Roll,
roll.
what?
How good's
Roll.
the bucket? It's alright. It's better than the pot.
Do quick swap over.
Yeah, I'm swapping over to this bucket.
Alright.
It's not as good as my old bucket.
Mosh, what you doing
Hello.
with the evening?
Mosh is so one note in terms of his skill repertoire. I'm gonna
That's
go
fine.
to the shoreline and start just salvaging and scavenging for stuff because that's what I used to do in my spare time before I became an adventurer.
Before you became a pirate, you're a pirate, you're not an adventurer. Tomato,
I'm an-
tomato.
I'm an
Tasty.
adventurer. I'm
Piracy is
a
one great
completely
adventure.
morally unambiguous adventurer.
Do you have scavenging lore or something to that effect?
I mean, I have the Junker background. That gave me coastal lore.
Oh, give me a coastal lore check.
Some might call that littoral lore if we're being fancier.
God.
Uh,
How do you spell chauffeur?
You
Still
spend
walking along the beach, just
Chauffeur.
turning over driftwood and scraps
Chauffeur.
of whatever, and just seeing if anything shiny pops out.
You're not alone as you do this.
Just, are there a bunch of old guys with like bum bags and metal detectors?
Look, there are a couple of retired sailors. You know, they're a little bit too old to be going out to the sea anymore, so...
Yeah.
But there are also, like, a small group of Grindelow who are going about, you know, doing scavenging and salvaging, that kind of thing.
Sea
I give them
goblins.
the little sort of you know, sup head nod that all the scavengers give each other.
They
Just
too give you
what-
the head nod.
You know, wordless recognition of game recognizing game. It's like, yeah. Anyway,
sea goblins who have convergently evolved on the goblin body plan. But only for the upper half.
Only for the upper half.
Bottom half,
Octotaurs?
they were like squid.
Go back to the centaurs. Anyway, otherwise, it's a pretty chill evening for you. At one point, however, the Grindelows are kind of swarming over what looks like a body that's washed up.
oh,
Uh-oh.
On closer inspection, this appears to be an akata.
Does it have a suspiciously anchor-shaped hole in its head?
No.
Okay. No, I do not recognize it.
It does appear to be wearing a collar.
So it's a dedicata.
Yes.
Well, it's washed up.
Mm-hmm.
That is quite deadly to an akata.
I'm gonna
Washing.
saunter over to the Grindylows and be like, all right, boys and gals, I'll take it from here. And I'm gonna do the whole thing where I just like sling it over my shoulder and like.
But
I'm
we're gonna
carry
eat it.
Oh, sorry. It's just thanks, bye. I'm
We're
gonna turn around and
gonna eat it though.
go. And I'm just gonna like just book it out of there because I want the party to see the collar.
Wait.
Because
We're eating.
I'm probably breaking some kind of like convention amongst scavengers, but you know, yeah.
Oh no! Look, I think we've already
very
established Miranda Bay is something of a libertarian settlement.
Ugh.
Fucking love libertarians,
ugh.
baby.
I'm gonna take the body back to the party and just wait for them to convene and show them the collar because
need no
I don't know
government
anything about the
support.
stuff, but I feel like it's
Sunshine
important.
loves libertarianism. Sunshine is a die-hard libertarian.
God.
Sunshine doesn't
Did
know
Sunshine
what it means,
build
but
the
he is.
roads that he drives on?
Could we just have one
Sunshine-
campaign where one of the player characters isn't like somehow
Fucking
problematic?
unhinged. Yeah.
Sunshine doesn't understand what government is, but if he did, he would not want it.
Well, it's Sunshine's and Archie's and Solar's opinion that I would like to get on the collar. Hey guys,
Alright.
I found this on the beach. I don't really know what this is. It looks important. You guys have been doing this for longer than I have.
I'm gonna sniff the collar.
The color.
How can we pause on that one? How does Sunshine sniff the collar?
He puts it near his olfactory senses, which are all over him because he is made of leaves. Next question.
He just lays on top of it then.
Yeah, but he thinks really hard about sniffing it.
See, now I'm just.
Whoever saw breathing seaweed, now you have.
Yeah,
It's
just
terrifying.
Sunshine holding his hand over the top of it, and his hand just sniffs.
Like a bundle of blankets breathing, and you don't know that the dog's under there.
He thinks about it really hard.
It smells
What
of
does it
salt
smell like, Matt? Okay.
and very simple leather.
Okay. Do I
Further
recognize
investigations, give me a perception check. Or crafting.
Okay.
I'll give you a sailing lore for how long has this been in the water, do we reckon?
Sailing lore.
Yeah.
Considering how fast a akata degrades in the water, probably not long.
Like that.
Like, maybe the last day, if that.
What if it had been in its cocoon for some of it? Would
I
it
mean,
be
possible.
longer?
Like, so, message in a bottle rules. As long as the bottle is fine, then yeah, it's good to go. But as
Could
for
be
the
that.
time unprotected in the water, a day.
As
at
evidenced
most.
by the necklace, I don't think they can put the necklace on and then go back in the egg. Would that be a correct assumption?
You're unsure.
Necklace is different than the collar. It's not a collar of purification, is it?
It's the talisman.
This is when we get to solar and sunshine with your crafting.
Cool.
This does appear to have been a collar that was supposed to house the temporary variant,
Ah.
like just a desalination charm. However, the charm simply ran out.
Okay.
Putting the pieces together, at some point, this akata has fallen into the water, the charm has kicked in, and has floated ashore since. For some reason, either it wasn't in the cocoon or the cocoon failed. There is not enough information to continue with that. However, as time continues to move on, eventually Miranda will find you. With the gentleman undead pirate close behind.
And a corpse of an akata on a table.
She'll look to the thing and be like, "You're not finding those nearby, are you?"
Mosh just found that one on the beach.
Oh, so there was a whole colony of them under the city that we took out. Seems like the Voidwrights are trying to set up operations. They killed like a whole squadron of rat catchers.
She turns to her undead pirate friend and kind of goes, "Well, when it rains it pours, right?" His response is, "Oh, all right, you are."
Righto.
She breathes a deep sigh and goes, "Well, if you want to inform the council of this, it might be a good idea."
We don't have a
However,
choice.
Clive here has informed me that a vanguard of the Crown Navy is on its way to Miranda Bay.
Well,
Maybe.
we've got like airships and stuff, so we can probably just blow them out of the water. Probably won't be a big deal, right? Because we're a big, powerful naval nation, city-state thingy.
Clive steps up and goes, "Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about. See, yes, we could send out, like, Captain Dea, and she would, deal with it quite handily, quite easily. However, I would like the feather in the cap for my little armada. I would like the bragging rights. And by extension, I would like all of you to have the bragging rights as well. I was hoping that you would join me on this little offensive as we take down the Vanguard ourselves."
Are you not with like Barton?
"Oh, we are, but see, look, the Lost Fleet has many little armadas in amongst it.
And what's your name?
I'm Admiral Clive of the Smoke Drift Fleet."
Sorry, let me,
Is he the one that's
add
got
him
the
to
guy that's trapped in the ship
You'd have to ask him about that one.
that the B team encountered?
Once again, you'd have to ask him about it.
I don't think the B team told us about it. But
Captain Scatterbones.
Of the Smoke Drift Fleet?
Correct. But yes, I was hoping you would join us.
no,
Miri here
Also,
speaks
just-
quite highly.
Random question. Has anyone thought of contacting the Empire about the fact that, the Crown is doing all this mischief? Just figure maybe we could get some allies. I've got a friend, his name's Peter in the Empire. He's captain of a Kraken. Very impressive guy.
There have been some considerations to contact the Empire. However, there is something of a discussion ongoing as to whether it's their problem whatsoever. Being an above water matter.
Well, they do know how, how if they do know how, appeasement works and how it, in fact, does not work.
Well, that's the thing. As far as I'm aware of the politic that's going on down there at the moment, there is a kind of discussion happening between two groups. And one group is, for assisting, the other is not.
gosh darn politics.
The one that is not, it is highly suspected that they are in the pockets of the Sunken Coven. It's a whole big mess.
We killed some members of the Sunken Coven.
And I hope it helps. I truly do.
We also killed a guy named Fuva. He's a betrayer. Fun fact about him. You ever meet him, he's a betrayer. You shouldn't ever meet him, though, because he's dead.
The undead pirate kind of goes, well, I will keep that in mind. So, what do you all reckon? Want to take down a vanguard?
Or, well, we should probably talk to the council first just about the akata, so they can send out teams and stuff.
We're not leaving immediately.
Oh, okay. Sorry, the way you put it made it seem like it was a more... Let's go right now.
Oh, sorry. It's hard to emote with a skull. I can only do so much with the beard, I'm sorry.
I mean, they did pretty well with Skeleton
Sunshine
Hades,
just
I reckon.
stares at him. It's completely unclear what emotion Sunshine is feeling.
Yeah.
Particularly considering he's wearing a mask.
Well, particularly considering he's a goddamn plant.
His beard smolders a little. It's an awkward moment. However, I will end the session there, as we have hit 8:30. And
We
my
get to go
throat
to a
is...
city council meeting next week.
You do! You'll get to go see the Pirate Council. It's gonna be
The city
fine.
council.
Yeah, it's gonna be absolutely fine.
Oh, I can't wait.
With our pirates having uncovered... I don't want to say conspiracy, because conspiracy is absolutely the wrong word, but after having uncovered some sort of plan to sneak akata into the city.
A plot.
A plot, shall we say. It seems like on all sides, Miranda Bay is being attacked. Or at least people are preparing to attack. Testing defenses, etc. But, if you want to know what happens next week with our pirates and Admiral Clive of the Smokedrift Fleet, you will have to join us next week at 5:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, where we continue Hoist the Colors for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, powered by Foundry BTT, music by Marco Gelfi. The VOD for this will be up in about 48 hours. I'm feeling a lot better this week, despite my throat kind of being like, hey, could you stop talking, please? But otherwise, be sure to check me out on all the socials. I will be streaming this week, 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, to talk about Howl of the Wild and some other stuff that's kind of going on. Otherwise, we'll be back here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for Gatewalkers.
Walking through gates.
Are they walking through a gate tomorrow? No, they're walking into a garden tomorrow.
Okay.
Gardens have gates. Well, good ones do.
I mean, there's a door. Kind of, I guess.
Alright.
Otherwise, I've said otherwise
Sounds like
like 3
you're
or 4 times.
gatekeeping a gate. It's fine.
God.
Next time on Geek. It's
Gatewalkers, God. Is Dwarf actually streaming at the moment?
nope.
He is
Starling
streaming.
Got him. He is?
I think he is.
Pretty sure he got interneted again.
Imagine.
Oh God,
living
he is too.
in-
He's been interneted again.
Imagine living in Australia with bad internet.
No, that's all Starlink screwing him over. It's not even going to be an Australian issue.
Imagine Elon Musk.
And they don't allow
Delivering a
raiders.
disappointing product. Yes. Yeah.
I just have to call it there. I don't want to. Oh, we'll raid the ducks.
Whack.
Like that.
I like the
Where's
ducks.
the quacking?
At least they're quacking. Ugh. Alright. Anyway, I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Yar.
Bye.